Okay, I think I am unmuted. Thank you very much to the USAF and Yamada Sensei for allowing me to participate in this. I think it's a great thing to maintain connection across the USAF. Let's bow in. Nagashimasu. So I was thinking that I'd do some warm-ups, and unfortunately, my first Aikido instructor, Mitsu Yamashita, died this past week, and so I thought I'd share a few of the Aikido techniques that he enjoyed teaching. So let's warm up the neck to start with. Mitz always suggested that we use opportunities to try to figure out what's going on in techniques. And the wrist warmers, Takubi Undo, are a nice place to kind of figure out how some things work. So if you kind of pause here, you might notice that you've got a lot of freedom in your elbow and your shoulder. So how do you lock that up? You can kind of experiment around. So turn until it just gently stops. Lower your elbow and bring your shoulder forward. Ideally, this should kind of lock things up. If you let your elbow come a little bit above vertical or above horizontal, you'll find that you have a lot more freedom. So it's a good opportunity to practice what locks up the body without hurting. Similarly for Sankyo, you might have a lot of freedom here. If you bring the elbow, the shoulder up and back, it locks. So it gives you a chance to experiment. Okay, so thinking about mitts, he used to teach a set of technique or warm-ups called Kihon dosa. So to do this, you start from kamae. The first set are called tainohenko. Tainohenko 1 looks kind of like this. Let me back up just a little bit. So you bring your feet together here. There. Tainohenko 1. Couple more. We'll do that on the other side. Switch on me. Your stance lengthens as you go forward. Back leg is straight. So Tainohenko 2 is about a 90-degree pivot. It's a little bit different from the usual Tainohenko because it's only 90 degrees, not 180. Next one is called Hiriki no Yosai 1. And for that one, it's very much like ikkyo undo, except you're holding a sword. So you raise the sword, lower it. Come on. Sword up. Forward. Lengthen your stance. Shorten your stance. Switch. Front. Back. Front. Back. Front. Back. Front. Back. Okay, Hiriki no Yosai ni is kind of an exercise for turning and weight shifting. So you put your hand in your pocket, and you reach back, lengthen your stance, then you just pivot in place, swing up. Back. Up. Your weight ends up on the forward leg mostly in both cases. Switch sides. Hiriki no Yosai ni. Back. Back. Swing up. Back. Up. Back. Up. Sumatsu dosa ichi. This is a sort of it's an omote shihonage kind of relationship. So extend. Front. Swing up. Pivot. Down. Kamae. Now you're facing the other way and do the same thing. Forward. Swing up. Pivot. Down. Kamae. Forward. Swing up. Pivot. Down. Kamae. Forward. Up. up, down, kamae. I lost count, that's about enough. Let's switch. Push, it's like you're pushing a car. Down, kamae, push the car, swing up, pivot, down, kamae, push the car, swing up, pivot, down, kamae, push, swing up, pivot, down, kamae. Last one. This is like Shihonage ura. Pivot, swing up, down, kamae, 180. 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 Switch on me, pivot, up, down, kamae, pivot, pivot, swing up, down, kamae, 180, pivot, up, down, kamae, 180, pivot, up, down, kamae, 180. Mitz used to call that the promise exercise because when Shiota came to visit, he made him promise to teach at the beginning of every class. Okay, so let's do a little Shomenuchi ikkyo. So if we're in right hanmi, we take it off to the right. Left hanmi, take it off to the left. Mote right. And left. Okay, so in that case, what we were doing is just kind of swinging over the top. I'm not sure, go to the left, elbow atemi, and drag back. This is a Hichi Osai, an elbow pin. So once again, from right hanmi, we take the attack. Left hand is toward the wrist, right hand is at the elbow. Elbow, step underneath and you drag out. Left hanmi, there, elbow atemi, drag out. Left, there, elbow atemi, drag out. Now, what does this feel like as uke? If you're uke, you're attacking, ikkyo would take you this way. What's happening here is it's taking you this way. So if I'm facing north, I don't go to the southwest, I go to the southeast. There. So we'll try the uke side of this. Make sure you've got some room behind you. You may have to scoot to the side. So right Shomenuchi, block the elbow strike, You go back. Make room, left Shomenuchi. Cover the elbow strike. You go back. Right. Elbow strike, back. Left. Elbow strike, back. Okay, let's see, where are we on time? 12:17, we got a couple more minutes. So usually if you offer your hand here, your partner is going to grab like this because it's comfortable to do that. But if you offer higher, like if you're attempting toward the face, it's very difficult for them to grab in that way. So they're more likely to grab this way. So Mitz had a quick response to a grab of this sort, where you cover the fingers, slide in, you drop, and that's a quick ikkyo. Here, grabs like that, cover the fingers, move offline, ikkyo. Cover, ikkyo. Cover, ikkyo. So that's quick, but you end up with uke kind of at your feet when you do this. So how do you throw uke away? Well, this makes a nice opening to kokyo. So instead of dropping here to ikkyo, just open to kokyo. Slide in, drive the elbow, kokyo. Slide in, kokyo. Slide in, kokyo. Okay, let's see. We have, it looks like it's 12:19. Is that right? Are we?
Yeah.
Okay. So I should wrap things up. Thank you very much. I'd like to introduce the next instructor, Patrick Hardesty of Kentuckiana Aikido.
And hello. I should be unmuted. Someone tell me you're hearing me.
I hear you. We hear you.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Unfortunately, the way the camera angle is, I have to stand way back here for you to see my feet. I want to build on what Mr. Cunningham was talking about, and I'm going to look at ashi-sabaki, or footwork, which is challenging since you're so far away from my feet. But there's some basic footwork that I want to go over, and we're going to use a technique as a vehicle to study the footwork, and as our basic kokyunage. This is the classic position of kokyunage. My sensei said this is the most basic technique, and then of course he said this is the most advanced technique. So we're going to study the most advanced technique, and we're going to look at a variety of different foot movements associated with this. Some are more common than others, but all are viable. So the first one is omote. So I looked through the cameras, I see that half are watching and half are practicing. So those of us who are practicing, omote is in front of. So I'm going to use my lovely partner in Aikido, who is also my partner in life, lucky me. And I'm going to move in front of her. Okay, so that movement in front of her isn't a direct movement with the foot in front of her. Because if I move directly in front of my partner, I create a triangle where she's strong and I'm weak. She could pull me down and I would fall down. So the movement in front is actually to bring your foot close to her on the line and then out this way. So it looks like an L movement. Instead of a direct movement in front, it's more of an L, like this. And this wouldn't be enough to throw anybody. So you'd have to use your hip a little bit. Boom. And now she's stretched out and off balance and I can throw her. So if you add all that movement together, the in, the across, and the hip motion, the L looks like a J. And so in our dojo, we often speak about a J movement, and everybody knows what we're talking about. So let's do it. And so I'm in left hand. My hand is out as if it's grabbed. Bring your back foot in, come forward, move your hip, up and throw. Okay, let's do that again. I'm in left hand, foot in, across, up and throw. All right, let's pick up the pace. And here and throw. And now I'm going to put the hakama down, right? In and throw. Again. In, across, throw. Ready? In, across, throw. Okay, let's do the right side. Now I'm on my right foot. Again, the movement is initially to move forward, gathering my hand and my hip together, push in and across, and that allows me to then complete the kokyunage. So, right hand me, in, across, and throw. Let's do that. Those are practicing, get a chance to breathe a little bit. Ready? And 1. Do it again. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Let's do the left side again. And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Right hand me again. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. All right. Should be breathing a little bit by now. Next. So the next movement from the same kokyunage is your typical irimi movement. And in this technique, it's often expressed like this with a cross step. So now we're going to practice the footwork, where I slightly in and off the line, cross my feet. Again, this is not enough to move anybody, so I have to add some hip to that. Right? Off the line, cross, foot, hip, up, and of course we can do it the other side. Right? Off the line, cross your feet, and here. So the second Ashi Tsubaki is going to be that, and here's how it looks again. Starts a little irimi, cross my feet, then up, throw. Little irimi, cross my feet, up and throw. Again, a little irimi and a cross step, up and throw. Little entering, cross step, up and throw. So again, we'll start with left hand me first. Everyone who's practicing can join in. Ready? 1, cross step, throw. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Excellent. Right hand me. 1. 2. 3. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, left hand me again. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, right hand me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, next one. Hope everyone's keeping up. I know in a normal class, we'd spend 10, 15 minutes on each move. We're kind of just rushing through it. I know we're just rushing through it. So get whatever you can out of it while you can. Okay. Next is a short Tenkan. Right? Everyone practices Tenkan. So slide in, little imi, Tenkan, and then the technique ends with another step back and turn. Okay, let's try the other side. In, turn, our basic Tenkan practice. Then the inside foot steps back, and of course, kokyunage, ending. Okay, so again, it looks like this from left hand. Slide in slightly. This is our basic Tenkan practice. Then don't turn back into your partner. Step back. That should unbalance them. Then turn out into kokyunage. Okay? Or the right side. Move in. Tenkan. Again, don't turn back into your partner's power. Step behind the partner to their power. And turn kokyunage. So again, in, turn, and down. Okay, in, turn, and down. Okay, let's do left hand me first. We'll do a repetition of 6. Excuse me. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right hand me. 1. Had to shorten that one because I ran into the wall. So 2. I'm running to the wall. 3. 4. 5. 6. Again, left hand me for those who are working out. Get some blood flowing here. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Right hand again. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, and 6. Now, Aikido really needs to be trained with a partner. Oh, do I have to? Okay, so you do these turns, but you don't know if you really upset your partner's balance or not, which is why you really need to feel it. So learning the movements is only a start. Learning the footwork is only a start. Because here, she's not off balance. Now she is. And all I did was I shifted my weight slightly, and that was unbalancing. But I can't show that. You have to be on the mat with a partner and feel it. That's a feeling. Right? When I come here, now she's off balance because of a small shift I made in my weight, which will make it easier for me to throw her. Okay, next one. This is Tenkai. In Tenkai, I don't do a complete Tenkan footwork. Instead, I enter deeper and I just move my hip. Now, different situations sort of dictate a movement that matches the uke. So, Toy Sensei once told us, if the attacker comes at the speed of 1, you must move at the speed of 10. If they come at the speed of 10, you can move at the speed of 1, which was sort of this thing if they're going to do some of the work for you, it makes your job easier. So if she really comes and I Tenkai, her own movement has put her past me and made this throw possible. This particular movement's a little difficult if she's locked in, settled down, her weight's down, and I'm going to try a Tenkai. Not impossible, but it's easier when the uke is coming and I'm just here like this. And so sometimes when we want to impress our beginning students and look good, let's just go like that, right? And we don't really let them grab it all. And this is sort of that entering Tenkai movement here, like this. So just practices on our own practice. And left hami, in and spin your hip, and then back. Okay? Right hami, in, twist your hip. And as I do that, I lower it and kind of settle it back, and then I unload. Okay? Again, and tie, left-handed. Okay? In, back, in, and back. So let's do the left side 6 times, and then the right side 6 times. Ready? And 1, 2, 1, 2, throw, 3, 4. Okay? 5. 6. All right, right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Time is moving faster than I thought. Let me ask, I have a few minutes of yours.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. I want to show you where this goes to. So Shirata Sensei and Yamagata, the late Shirata Sensei from Yamagata, generated a lot of power with this move. Tenkai, then move forward. And it was an interesting move that generated a tremendous amount of power when he did it. So here, boom, then you throw. Okay, so you slide in, Tenkai, and move forward. Whew. So he would do this 2 ways. One, hip forward, and then again with an extra step. But that was more to do Shihonage. It was more appropriate to a different technique than this one. So, high, forward. And when he did it right, he generated tons of power. Okay. Okay, so we won't have time to practice that today, but there's a couple other movements I wanted to put in. We're getting close to the time for me to hand off. And I just want to say that I know I and Alicia both want to thank Yamada Sensei for establishing the United States Aikido Federation and allowing us to train and allowing us now to teach and allowing us to teach in this format, even though it's new to us to do this. Anything else? I also want to thank the personnel that attended to the technical parts of this workout, because it took us a while to get it right, to find the right place, and people were patient with us. We appreciate all the patience shown by the people who helped make this possible. I think Yamada Sensei did a great job at building this United States Aikido Federation. And so instead of thanking the Aikido Federation, we are the Aikido Federation. So I want to say I'm proud of all of us who make up the United States Aikido Federation, all pitched in and all made this possible. And so I'm proud of everybody. And I'm happy that we were able to hang together this COVID year as a strong organization and pull this off. So I yield my time. Thank you very much. You're up.
Good afternoon. I'm using a standing drill this afternoon for house drill that we've been working on. And so if you have a standing drill, make sure your area is wide, clear, and you're safe. So this is a house drill. So I'm going to start off with some warm-ups with the drill. And so nice, slow. Change direction. Nice and slow. Yeah, just get the feel of it. You can do this as fast and as slow as you're comfortable. There's no speed limit, but just be safe. Change hands. feel of the gel. Be comfortable, relax. Change hands again. Change. A little different. Now we're just gonna hold our jaws, left arming, change, right arming, bend your knees, comfortable. This angle. Left and right. Change. Now here, you're gonna ski, bring over the top, slide your hand down, and ski again. So, slide your hand up, change, bring it down and ski. So, slide your hand over the top of your head, bring it down and ski. Try that at your own pace or wherever you feel comfortable. So, bring it up, here, and ski. Just to warm up. Ski. Bring it over your head, and ski. Over the top, and ski. Over the top, and ski. So you swing up, the top, overhead, and ski. Swing, the top, and ski. Okay, so now we're gonna line up the jaw in front of your big toe. You keep your hand cupped. You won't close your hand because you won't be able to catch the jaw. So you slide down, bend your knees a little bit, and grab. Slide your hand, grab. Slide down. Okay. This ankle. Slide down. See? Slide down your hand. Be very relaxed. Slide down. Okay, so we're gonna do a form, it's about 16 steps with the Joe. And we're gonna have fun. So here we go. Here, we're gonna slide and ski, bring it over the top, again, and then Shomen. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, ski, over the top, and ski. This angle, slide. 1, 2. Make sure it's up here, off the top of your head. You slide your hand down, and you come down for Shomen. So you change your harmony as well. So here. Okay, so this angle, cut down, ski, up, show. This angle. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. So slide down your hand here. Look down. And ski. From here, you're going to slide the jaw back. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So from here for Shomen, slide back. 2, 5, 6. Again. Slide back. 4, 5, 6. From here. 1, 4, 5, 6. Here you are. 4, 5, 6. 4 Shomen, back, and then come forward. Back. Right. This angle. So you're on your right arm here. You can swing it back and then here. Come back. Let's try that again. From that angle, you can't see me. So we'll do it this way again. So when you're Shomen, you come back down, swing forward, and back. Okay, so let's do the first 3, and we're going to add 3. So that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you could go as fast, as slow as you want, just to know get to know and familiarize with the form. So here, ski, up, down. So here, ski, up, Shomen, change harmony. You slide back and forward. Again, ski, up, change. Now, once you do the Shomen, your palm is going to change to your right palm here. And then you're going to back, here, left, and come back. So you start with your left. 1, 2, 3. Go back. Yeah, your right arm now. Now you're going to change arm again to your left. Okay? Just make a note of that. So here, 1, 2, 3. Back, right arm. Then you're going to bring your left arm forward, back. One more time. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change arm, yeah. Okay. This time you're going to ski. Okay. When you come back, you're going to change your hand in the back here. And you're going to hustle. Okay. So on this one, I have to give my back to you because so you can see the whole form here. So when I ski, I slide back and I push the jaw back in here. Make sure your elbow's down and your hand is right by your ear. Okay, maybe this angle will help. So I'm here, then I slide back, change my hand position, and swing it out. And so I'm here. Okay? You could, let's try it again from this. Sorry for giving you my back. Slide back. Okay? Bring your elbow down and here. Make sure your jaw is straight up. Okay? So it'll take a while, but just have fun with it. And in practice, take your time. So when you speak here, slide back. And then I did it a little short so you can see me. Again, see, slide back, and then just push up. And I'm turning my body here so you can see it. Here, the elbow down, jaw straight up. Okay, let's try that again. See, slide, change hands, and position yourself. Again, see, slide back, push out. Here, see my elbows right here. It's a beautiful movement, and I know you will enjoy practicing it. So, awesome. Okay. And then slide back. Yeah. So, okay. Here, slide back. One more time. This angle do best. Here. Slide back slowly. Push out gently, and then just bring it out. So my hand is right here. Okay? So, slide. And you can do this on your own pace. Yeah. Okay? So let's start from the beginning again. Lie down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you can swing and just swing. Okay? Let's see if I can do it from this side. So start down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ski. Then swing all the way around here. Okay. One more time. This time I'm going to give you my back. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slide it back. 9. Okay. So once you're in this position here, you're going to go shomen, changing your hami. You're in left hami, holding hustle, left hami. You're going to go right hami forward. Okay. And you're going to cut down. And this time, you're going to go back with your right hami. Big shoulder. Okay. So again, so you go here. Okay. Awesome. You're gonna shomen, yes. You're gonna cut back. So on the right hami, and then side. Back. Okay. So from this angle, you're here. Okay. You're gonna shomen. Slide back, and then you're going to bring your foot back. Okay? Let's try that again. over here. Okay, the shaman. I'm gonna slide back. I have my right foot forward. I'm gonna slide my back. And, okay. So from here, I'm gonna slide my foot forward. Shaman. I'm gonna slide back here. I have my right hami, slide back. Okay, so let's do it from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna change position here so you can see. I'm gonna go shaman, back, and then here. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so I'm gonna do, once I'm here, and I'm here, okay, and I'm shaman here, slide back, all right, then I bring this here, I'm gonna push forward, right, bring back, and down. Okay, let's try the whole thing. Oh, one more time, wait a minute.
You can do it one more time. 2 more times. You're fine.
Do it one more time.
Please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome.
Yeah.
And over. Sorry, I'll start from the back.
No, it's not.
Okay. I thank you all for everything. I appreciate you having me. It's been an honor to be here visiting with all you today. I'm sorry I didn't have enough time. Thank you again. And any announcements, please?
Yes. Thank you, everybody. That was great. Thank you to Charles and Patrick and Alicia senseis. I just wanted to announce that on May 8th, we're going to have an adult class with Ricardo Corbal from Buenos Aires, Aikikai, Jean-René David from Aikido de la Montagne, and Meg Bauer from Water's Edge, Aikikai. So please join us. Okay, Alicia, why don't you bow us out? Or the two of you, even better.